Those spectrographs are quite interesting because at my work, I work on turbochargers. So for people who don't know, a turbocharger is a component in a car that basically increases the power of the engine by compressing air and sending compressed air back to the engine. So it gets up to very, very high temperatures, and there's a wheel inside that spins around like an impeller blade. It spins around and it goes up to like 200,000 RPM. So as you can imagine, it gets to very, very hot temperatures. So a lot of the housing of this, which is the outside, the main bulk of the turbocharger is done in casting. So what Sam does is that's how we would make our turbocharger. I think we do it in-house, to be fair, to keep costs down. Going back to the spectrograph, what's interesting about it is when we get a turbocharger that's come back and it's failed, so it might have broken somewhere and we're trying to figure out what's gone wrong with a turbocharger, we will look at debris. We will find debris inside the turbocharger and we will put it in the spectrograph, and you can basically find the spectrograph. Every material has its own wavelength. So when you measure all the wavelengths of this material, this debris you found, you can figure out what materials are in there. So you can basically figure out what has caused this turbocharger to break and be destroyed. Has it come from oil? Has it come from the engine? Has it come from the turbocharger itself? You can figure out and basically sort out the problem later. So it's very interesting, all of that work, and there's a lot of stuff that go into it.